Video number LNT-M8, YouTube channel SKS Education Tech. Welcome to this video titled as Quadra Groups Ask and Answer Game. Let us start this video. Using educational games to support learning. In an educational game, two teams compete to complete a given task in a much better way as compared to opposite team. This emotion of competition energizes the players who participate with full interest and spending maximum energy to win. The outcome-based education environment. Using educational games promote the far better learning outcomes as compared to other methods such as lecture and tutorial methods. Education games help in learning both core and non-core learning outcomes. Non-core outcomes contribute in developing personalities of the learner along with intended learning of the subject matter. Dual group ask and answer game. Each playing team shall have 4 subgroups for planning and playing the game. This method engages learners by redirecting their overflowing energy, immersing them in competitive gaming emotions, activating their enthusiasm to self-learn, and making them feel immensely happy after winning the game. This method enhances learners' readiness to learn OB's core and non-core outcomes with longer retention, to experience emotional strength to survive in a competitive environment, to perform a task as an individual or and as a member of a team, to experience the process of to become a lifelong learner. The teacher prepares a self-learning promoting assignment for facilitating learning of curricular, co-curricular, and or extracurricular topics, themes, problem solving, values, ultimately reinforcing the process of lifelong learning. Outcome. To explain the concept, benefits, and sequence of activities implied in Quadra game ask and answer educational game. Implementing Quadra group question and answer game. Planning activities before playing the game. Faculty selects a descriptive topic which can easily be learned by the students using self-learning at library and or at home in format suggested below. This topic should be of size which can be taught in about 30 to 40 minutes using lecture method. The whole class is divided into 2 teams and each team into 4 groups as shown in the diagram. Groups A1 to A4 form team A and groups B1 to B4 form team B. The groups shall select their respective leaders to lead in playing the game. Leaders of team A shall select an evaluator of the team and leaders of group B1 to B4 shall select an evaluator of team B. In week N, faculty shall orient students about the game, recall prerequisite knowledge of the topic. Facilitator shall announce the classroom number where the game shall be played. Explain the formula of the scoring of the quality index to decide winner of the game. Students shall use self-learning and collaborative learning for preparing for the given topic and for the game in home or library. Subgroup leaders shall nominate team's evaluator who shall also function as deputy team leader. Classroom seating arrangement for Quadra group question and answer game or ask and answer game. The grades and number scores: excellent 75 to 100%, good 51 to 74%, satisfactory 26 to 50%, poor 0 1 say 25, and failed 0. Quality index to decide about the game, winning of the game, can be calculated by the formula faculty's average score multiplied by 3 plus score of evaluator A and score of evaluator B, whole thing divided by 5. The team A has been shown in comprising of 4 groups A1 to A4. Team B comprising of groups B1 to B4. And these teams, they have selected their leaders or evaluators, deputy leaders, etc. A and B. So Mr. A will be evaluating question and answer on behalf of team A, and Mr. B will be evaluating questions and answers on behalf of team B. Faculty will score, and the weight of the score of faculty is 3. There is another person who is the display scorer, and he will be writing these scores in a tabular form on the display board or on the chalkboard or whiteboard. Format for self-learning assignment. Title, topic, syllabus, curriculum reference, outcome of facilitation, self-learning task guidelines, reference textbooks and e-journals websites, rules of the games, scoring of the Q index and guidelines for it, responsibilities of faculty, student scorer, student evaluator, participating students, and final evaluation. Implementing Hexa Group question answer game 2. The team leaders shall select 5 to 6 smart members from respective team or groups A1 to A4 and B1 to B4 in consultation with respective team members. These members shall formulate and ask one question each from other team during the game. These students shall sit in front seats. In week n+1 or 2, specified classroom is arranged for the game with time availability of one session. Faculty shall select a neutral board scorer from the whole class to collect and write scores on the board. The evaluators are expected to award scores as per guidelines. Rubrics with minimum possible subjectivity shall be used. Faculty shall select a student from team A front bench to ask a question. During the game, answer giver from team B can be anyone from the bench, from the benchers, from the front benchers who is permitted by the faculty. If desired, answer giver can consult anyone from team B for refining her answer within 2 to 3 minutes. The scorer shall use table given in the slide for compiling and calculating the score and Q index. Implementing ask and answer game. The table of accomplishment score. This is the formula. Q index of team A or B. Faculty average scores multiplied by 3 plus score of evaluator A, score of evaluator team B, whole thing summation divided by 5. That is the Q index. Here are the serial numbers. So about 10 persons will be participating. The names of the participant. Then whether the participant belongs to team A or belongs to team B, and whether he is asking question or giving answer, that will be accordingly tick mark will be there. Then faculty score of team A in this column, faculty score of team B in this column, evaluator score of team A in this column, and evaluator's score of team B in this column. And all these 10 values will be averaged out, and the formula will be used to calculate the average quality index QN of team A, similarly average QN of team B. Implementing ask and answer game. The average index Q shall be compared to decide the winner of the game. Faculty shall conclude the game by making his or her observation to correct mistakes, supplement omissions, and clarify misconceptions interacted during the game. Faculty can collect opinions and feedback from students for making such educational games more interesting and enjoyable as learning facilitator. If students start taking interest in such games method, then their boredom generated due to regular use of traditional lecture method shall reduce, and readiness to learn even by lecture method shall result into better learning. Implementing ask and answer game. Display the result of ask and answer game method as it was recorded on the display board. Teacher issue appreciation letters and or simple awards to those students who scored higher in answering scores. Teacher shall display result on the notice board. Ask students about their suggestions for selecting topics, courses for using A and A method in future. Ask students to suggest questions to be asked on suggested topics for A and A method. Ask students to self-study by making 3 to 4 members collaborative learning groups for better quality learning and to avoid loneliness in home or in library, making the game more competitive. Calculate individual Q index for every individual student. Give awards for the best question, for the best answers of the class as well as for individual groups or teams A and B. Thus, following competitive awards can be announced. Best group amongst A and B, best question in group A, best answer in team A, best question in team B, best answer in team B, best question in the class, best answer in the class. You can undertake action research by comparing lecture method with Quadra ask and answer game method and publish this research paper and ensure your fast promotion. When you practice Quadra question and answer game, you shall be inspired to innovate more games. Deming cycle. The scientist Deming has introduced a cycle for continuous quality improvement in performance of any task. The cycle is known as PDCA cycle. Plan, do, check, and act. It is displayed in this graphic as plan. Plan what you are doing. Do. Do what you said you would do. Check. Check that you did it right. Act. Act on anything that went wrong to avoid errors of the same nature in future. Initially, faculty checks, then learner checks using their own reflections or metacognitions of learning. And over different cycles, the quality of the performance of the ask and answer game will be improved. The quality of faculty member will improve. The quality of students will improve. That is the PDCA cycle. Thanks for listening with interest. Please go to YouTube new channel of Professor S. K. Soni on education technology. The title of the channel is SKS-Education Tech. To view more useful video programs on education technology. Thanks again.